This will be events. Okay, I'm not gonna go in sequence. I'm not gonna go in order. It's just gonna be me ranting and raving about how I hated this season of The Circle. Okay, I really did hate it. I tried and I tried and I fell off on recapping it because I hated it so much. I'm gonna be real truthful and be honest and transparent. I hated this season. I felt like it was a lot of salt and pepper and there was not a lot of spice, if you know what I mean. Okay, do you season your chicken with salt and pepper, or do you season it with Old Bay, garlic seasoning? Everything in the kitchen cabinet is what was missing. Now, from the beginning, I feel like producers were manipulating. They really loved Giada, the twins, so they kept them. And I thought, midway through, I'm like, wouldn't it be interesting if they went from the bottom to the top? And that's just what happened. Now, over and over again, we saw the same influencers over and over again. And I feel like this twist that they had really didn't work to me. The twist to me was focused on keeping players that production wanted to stay. And it really only worked for Rachel, Giada. It didn't really work for everybody. To me, it really did a disservice to the whole, let me throw this book. It really did a big disservice to what The Circle is and where I have watched it from season 1 to now this season. I feel like it's becoming more about who production wants to see thrive, who production wants to see win, and not so much about what The Circle first started with, was about socializing, coming in and being one person and being the next person. It just doesn't seem like what captured me in the beginning captured me this season. And I also wonder, where are all the stars? Like, normally when I watch these kind of shows, there's like a couple people who stand out who you're interested in. You want to see them like post show, you want to follow them. You see their star rising. Even if that's only in the reality TV world, you see them going on different TV shows, you see them going somewhere, but it just feels like this is just so microwavable. You pop some people in, and after a minute, that's what you get. Okay? It was annoying, and I hated seeing Kevin and the brothers continue to be influencers. I got tired of watching this twist that to me wasn't really a genuine twist. It was just more about manipulation. Now imagine if the first episode, the twins actually got kicked off. How that would have completely changed the game, but just showed over and over again how the same players, okay? Not only that, they kept bringing in new people. Garrett, I think her name was Tiana or Tiara. What'd they do? Nothing, okay? They really didn't do anything. They sat around. And I think Tiana, she only got to the end because she was just there. She didn't do anything. She was messy. The greatest part for me was watching the black couple get together and hopefully be somewhere and have a relationship outside this show. But it was very bland at times. I feel like, something I've said in my comments, it feels like The Circle at times need to pick people from each like class of people in the world. You have your older person, you have the young people, you have someone from the LGBT community. And as much as I disagree with, you guys have said it feels very woke. I do get that we don't need someone from every type of like subclass in the world to make this show work. We really don't need that, but I think they're focused on trying to make every part of the audience happy with the casting, that it feels disjointed. And so I really hated this season. Okay? Take a break. We did not need another season. Didn't we just get a season like in the springtime? We don't need another season of this. I need them to go back to the drawing board, figure out what it was like to first have that first season, what captured us as an audience. But there were little things where people manipulated, and it had its moments of like, oh, Giada did that. But the focus for me it was too much on the same people over and over again. And when I saw certain people getting blocked, I'm just like, okay, wasn't she on number one? Okay. And then Kevin, all of it was a mess to me. But these are just my thoughts. I hate it. I'm not doing a deep dive on it because I just hate it. I fell off on my recaps because there's a lot more interesting things on TV. And right now I feel like we're being saturated with so much TV that it's hard to keep up with so many different things. So in some ways, maybe streaming killed TV because you have to focus on so many different shows coming on at the same time, finales, premieres, new seasons coming on. There's just so much saturation of TV right now that me, as someone who loves TV, loves reality TV, I'm trying to figure out where do I put my focus into. And since there's so much, shows that irritate me and piss me off get pushed to the back burner, and I start to put my focus into watching something or somebody else. But I hate it. I hated it. Okay. The in the end, when the two brothers won, were we really surprised? No. Because production has supported them the whole time, has given them the space, the leverage to win. Okay? And who even knows if them ratings were really true at the end where they were at the top? Because in the end, what production wants to do, who production wants to win, they're going to win. Okay? But yeah, I hate this season. I want to know your thoughts. Did you love it? Were there times you had a hate-love relationship? Do you think production focuses so much on diversity that it waters down the show? Let's just choose people who are people. But then again, I feel like this season had too much just salt and pepper and not enough spice, Old Bay, garlic seasoning, garlic powder. Okay? But yeah, I hate it. That's it. I hate it. I'm glad it's done. Let's move on. What are your thoughts? Did you love it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? But done. Subscribe, if you like me ranting and being my true self, giving my true honest opinion about shows, make sure you you subscribe, because sometimes I give unhinged recaps. But yeah, I hate the show. I hate this season. Let's move on to something else. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.